Hey Erika, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Good, I'm fine, thank you. Can you please, for everyone watching, introduce yourself a little bit? Who are you? Where are you from? And what were you doing before joining the program?
Absolutely. My name is Erika. I'm originally from Italy, but I've been living in Mexico for 10 years. Before joining the program, I recently left my job as in the hospitality industry. So I was just looking for other ways to well make a living without having to be working 12 hours and long days and just trying to have a life apart
Hmm,
from work.
yes. All right, so what do you think was stopping you from making that happen before
I
you
think it
joined the
was
program?
before joining the program, I was just looking just everywhere of like what can I do, how can I still um do something without having that much time away from home. And that's when I found the program, and I think that really helped me because I was just like I didn't know where to start, and I didn't know um exactly which direction. So I think the program really helped me find that.
Good, awesome. So what would you say was like the most valuable part for you uh, like inside the program, like that something that really helped you?
I think it was the support from you guys, the coaches, and also the community. I feel like, every time that I would get like maybe a doubt, I would see like messages of like support and like people being like, hey, you can do this. So I think that motivation really helped because I think at some point, you kind of feel like, am I doing this? And then, have somebody like remind you that you can, that
Yes.
everybody's just in the same boat as you. That really helps.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's definitely like a mindset thing, right? I think everyone has sometimes a point where they're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. But then we're like,
Yeah.
yes, you do. Keep going. So what would
Exactly.
you say is like your biggest accomplishment or like the biggest takeaway that you learned from the program?
I think my biggest accomplishment would be to just keep going. I feel like for me as a person, I'm somebody that, as soon as I get things get a little hard, sometimes I'm just like, no, I'm gonna stop here. But
Mm,
I think um with this program, there was this motivation of just keep doing it. And I think just this like keep doing, and you see like that there are good things happening. I think that's really like my motivation and my accomplishment.
awesome. All right. So like before joining the program, like what were your thoughts about investing into it? And why did you
Well,
decide to do it anyways?
at first it was like um I wasn't really sure, um because I think there's always this part of like, am I doing it? Like, I don't know. I feel like at first I was a little bit unsure of joining, but then I decided that, I needed to just do it for myself. So it was just a way of for me to learn something new, to invest in myself and my own development. So I think that was when I saw it at it like this is something for my future, for
Mm,
myself, for my development. That's when I decided, okay, I'm going to join it.
nice. And was there anything specific that made you make that decision or?
Well, I think it was looking at the videos from other people saying
Mm,
exactly like their experience and how they did it. And that kind of gives you the idea of like, okay, if these people can do it, then why can't I? So
mm,
I think that
I
was
like that.
like what gave me the decision to do it.
So if someone is watching this right now and they are deciding like whether or not they should join the program, what would you tell them?
I would say to do it because there's so much learning. There's so many things that you get out of it. Um, and it's just an investment for yourself, you know, and then from it you just learn so many things. I mean, this whole thing is also like a lot of information that you're gonna get something out of it. So I think I would just go for it, and it's gonna be great.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
No, you're welcome.